Do you have anything to say? Jimmy on them Pro Tools. Every nigga wanna get the old woo. Think I just bagged a nigga, fagged a nigga. Oh shit, I laugh, my nigga. Listen, crop tops and my wrist is big. Do a couple little things when I hit the dip. Ballroom bitches always acting like they sick. I'ma say that couple niggas when they suck my dick. I think I wanna flow like this, I go like this. I think I wanna pour like this, I force like this. These niggas don't write the this, they hype the this. And now I'm like the bitch, don't hype the bitch. I think I wanna drag the bitch, to stab the bitch. I think I wanna have the bitch, to bag the bitch. Yeah. Nicole, kid, man. Tell them niggas what I'm doing, I'm winning. Every nigga wanna end up beginning. Now I'm moving niggas off the ending. I'm such a fucking hoe. I'm freak the beat. Do a couple little things, we hit the sheet. Every nigga wanna ball, but I ball the screen. Might check the court, niggas ball like me. I don't even think a nigga could afford me. I don't think a nigga even could afford to feed. Slurp wanna take when he sucking me. Y'all niggas not winning when it's luck at me. My bitch is so bad, they don't protecting me. Fuck around with a nigga that fuck a beat. Fuck a Jimmy on your mouth line. Jimmy hit the ground line. Just hit a nigga in the twilight. Tell a nigga I'm coming with the rhymes like. Gotta get the rest of this. Niggas get ill, get the rest bitch. Yeah, I'm the next bitch. I slay your life. Niggas don't know how to take the night. I slay your life. Y'all niggas don't know how to take a night. Who the fuck won't G up? Who the fuck won't G up? I told you I'm coming back. Like, who the fuck told y'all niggas?
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Hey.
I'm just gonna diagnose you as you're fucking crazy.
Yo. That shit was fucking lit. That's Jimmy Resurrection by none other than SEV7EN Taylor, our special guest today. Yo, thank you guys for tuning in. Welcome back. We've had an exciting week. We've been here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We here today. We got keys tomorrow. It's been a super lit week, and I'm excited for today's show. We got SEV7EN Taylor in the building. We're going to talk about the books. We're going to talk about the songs. We're going to talk about everything that there is to talk about. So let's get lit. But first things first, you already know I got to shout out my sponsors. Y'all already know who AD from Love and Hip Hop is. Yeah, y'all know. Well, she got a brand called Dig the Kicks. It's a clothing brand. It's a unisex clothing brand where it gives you dad hats. It got joggers. It got t-shirts, sweatshirts, crop tops. It got it all. It's called Dig the Kicks. Make sure you go and go to that website, digthekicks.com. And when you in that checkout screen, make sure you click that promo code and type in Royal so you can get 15% off. We are also sponsored by swagnationmagazine.com, which is the #1 independent artist magazine in the nation, and it's also viewed in 75 different countries, so the exposure is magnitude. We're collabing with Swag Nation to give you iSpits. iSpits is the first online live cipher where we're giving all independent artists the opportunity to be featured in this magazine by being the longest reigning champ. So if you got those bars and you know how to spit, make sure you tune in every Thursday at 8 o'clock at JJ Jones's Live, and we'll be sure to make sure that you can get featured in this litty magazine. So it's going to be super lit. But without further ado, you already know I don't like to waste too much time. I want to bring in the one, the only, Mr. SEV7EN Taylor. So we're going to see what he's about. We're going to see what he's been talking about. We had an interview with him before, so there's a lot he has been doing, interviews and performances.
Hello. I don't got that much light in my room, so I'm trying to hold on.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, can you see me?
Yes, I can.
Yes. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you fine. Can you hear me fine?
Yes, I can. What's popping?
What's good, love? I miss you.
I missed you too. Oh my gosh, how do I do this?
Guys,
I'm sorry. I had a
You're
little
fine.
drink before this.
I'm talking to the viewers. You're fine, guys. For who doesn't know, Seven is a huge supporter of the show. He
Yes.
supports extremely. He shares everything I post. I mean everything. So shout out to
Yes.
Seven and shout out to all his endeavors and what he got going on. So Seven, you already know how we
Yes.
do this. You watch the show. Let
Mm-hmm.
everyone know your social media before we get started, and we're gonna talk about some things.
Okay, we're gonna get into some things. Well, everyone knows that all my social media handles besides Facebook is at Seven Taylor. Seven Taylor. I'm sorry, I had a little drink for this. SEV, the number 7ENTAYLOR at Twitter, IG, SoundCloud, iTunes, whatever you want to find me at. I'm there. And Trevon Taylor on Facebook.
Yeah, your Javante is a little bit more personal. More personal.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's the more
yeah.
personal one.
So what's going on? So last we spoke,
Mm-hmm.
you were just about to come back. You was just about to drop the mixtape, and we was talking about these releases that you had and different things of that nature. I know you had
Right.
several interviews coming up, several
Mm-hmm.
performances that weren't up yet, but I know we were talking about them. So
Right.
drag us from that back, like if it's day 2 from that interview, and let us know what's happened from then to now.
A lot.
I know, I know.
On okay, well I could say 2018 career wise, beautiful. Beautiful ride. It was shout outs to Paul, that's my brother, shout outs to everybody, what's up? But 2018 career wise, beautiful. I got booked for major. I performed out in New York. I performed out here at Connecticut's Pride, which is major. I've been booking, securing bags left and right. Personal wise, it was kind of a little up, down, up, down, up, down. Per fucking usual. But other than that, it's what do you want to know? Like, give me. Like I said, you can ask
Okay,
me.
let's get it. Okay, so let's get into we're gonna ping pong so that it's not just one situation. So we're gonna go personal, we're gonna go business, we're gonna go personal, we're gonna business. So since we
Okay.
all know you and your rap career, let us know as far as these performances. We've been seeing you, like you said, you performed at Pride, you've been in New York, you've been all these different places. What has that
Right.
experience been like to be able to have a dream and see it start to manifest in
Right.
reality?
It's been a beautiful feeling because I've been connecting with people over in Paris. I've been connecting with people in Dubai. Like
Yeah.
people that I didn't even think that would like press play on the Seven Taylor song, press play on it, love it. You know, them telling me in Paris that they never heard nothing like that. Like it's so refreshing, and I past like gay rapper. Like I don't
Gay
even
rap,
claim that
right?
title.
It's just music.
I'm a rapper. Yeah, I rap. I gets busy with the pen. You know, so it's just like at the end of the day, I feel like it's a dream come true, and it's still happening. You know how when something is still happening in your life, so you're still trying to digest it and stuff like that. It's still happening. It's a beautiful thing, and shout outs to all the new faces that's coming into the game, like Paul. That's in the comment section, and a lot of different artists that I'm about to be working
Share
with.
this live, guys. If you're watching, make sure you share this live.
Yes, here this live. What's good? But yeah, basically, it's just like it's a rewarding feeling to have people to come into the game and know you. And I didn't know I was gonna be so impactful in the underground world, you know. So it's a really rewarding thing.
I want to stare off a little bit off of you because you mentioned, you people see you surpassing the whole gay rap thing. Um,
Right.
give me your your take right now on the gay rap phenomenon and what's going on with gay rap. Do you agree with the people that's in gay rap, especially now, like the Bobby Lights and different people like that, yourself? And how do you take on the gay rap today?
I feel like today's okay. To be honest, I feel like when I came out late 2014, 15. My first song I put out which was Shy Haven, which you can't be able to hear that no more. Was like a viral song. Like people in New York, like New York rappers and stuff, were trying to like come at me and shit. And because I came into the game always spitting, Like one thing I do, I can spit, and I think that's the problem. I'm not a gimmick. I write my own fucking raps. I spit. I flow down, and I give you quality content. I never sit here and give people bullshit. What I be hearing, a lot of bullshit, and I feel like a lot of people don't push their pen, or everyone's stuck in this trap era. And there's nothing wrong with trap music, but let your shit be let your shit be different, you know.
Right.
And
right.
I feel like when it comes to the state of rappers in the community and stuff like that, there's not a lot of people that are trying to branch away from that, you know, because every time
They're
we
trying
come
to
out,
fit in the pocket instead of making their own pocket.
right, exactly. And one thing I did, I branched away from it. You know, I have more heterosexual supporters than gay supporters, you know, surprisingly. And the people that I do connect with and bond with and stuff like that, they show me major love, and I show major love back. Like one thing I did, I made a status yesterday, and I said, when I did come into the game and stuff like that, I always showed love to new faces and old faces. Like I'm not a bitter person, you know, I'm not a hater or anything like that. Like I'm very confident in what I do, and there's a lot of people that are not confident in their shit. So when they see a new person coming through, they'll, you know, block it all out. They see your shit on your TL. Like you came across my songs a couple times. You press play on it. You got your life, but you didn't want to share it, or you didn't want to give it any type of cosign because a lot of y'all are not in places where y'all are confident in your spot, you know?
So, do you like when people consider you a gay rapper? Do you not care, or will you just be preferred to be considered an artist, a rapper itself?
I'm a rapper because I rap like better than a lot of these niggas that's on the radio. Period. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with identifying as a gay rapper, but I transcend that. You know, I don't just like LGBT. Like the LGBT culture is not just the only place where I'm stationed at. You understand? So it's like I'm all over. You know, I'm dipping in different little avenues and shit like that. So I would never box myself in and say I'm a gay rapper. No, that's like Nicki Minaj or somebody saying I'm a female rapper. No, Nicki's a rapper. You know.
Facts.
So it's like I would never put myself in that position where I'm allowing myself to be limited. You know. Stop.
So, your music it comes across the board. You have you have your club bangers, your booty shaking, you have your, straight rap, you feel me, straight bars and stuff.
Right.
For you as an LGBTQ rapper, also just being a rapper, what sells better for you? What lane is the viewers, your supporters, putting you down?
The thing is, you know, I kind of coexist in the underground world and the mainstream world. Like once I put out "Boys Just Want to Have Fun," which is on iTunes, by the way, and Spotify, and all the other little places. But once I like put out an album, I cross over more to like a mainstream sound. But I'm someone that can be bisexual with things. Like I can give you both. I can give you mixtape shit, as you can hear with the Jimmy Resurrection, like, you know, me hopping on somebody's shit and making it my own. And I can give you original content, you know, stuff like that. And I think, I don't know, I don't really have a place per se, but I feel like what transcends with me with others is that I'm authentic in my shit. I'm passionate about my shit. And if you can tell that I'm fully invested in it. I'm not doing it because it's a hype thing or it's a trendy thing to be a rapper. Like, no, I rap, you know, and right. I feel like a lot of people don't. There's a lot of people that come about, and everybody want to run with this. Oh, I'm a gay rapper title. Oh, I'm this, I'm that, and then they get the attention, but you're not bringing the talent. So, pick a struggle.
So this is where we hop from business to personal. Going into you rapping. I know a lot of rappers have a story. They draw up from something, some type of inspiration. What's your story, Seven? What drives and motivates you to be able to push your pen like you do?
Since I was at age 9, I've been writing songs way before I found out that I could rap. And I found out I could rap after like a bad breakup. So it was like weird. It was real weird how it happened. But I think one thing with me is, wait, what was the question again? I'm sorry, a little late. What was the question again? What's my story towards rap? Like, how did I get there? Right. Oh, okay. So basically, I just was always a rap head. I was always a rap head. I was always influenced by the Foxies, the Nickies, the Kims, and Biggie. Biggie's one of my favorite rappers ever. And Jay-Z. I love storytelling. I'm a story, I tell stories. And I just love being able to bring someone to a different world for a little bit. What's poppin', Desmond? I love being able to bring someone to a different. Share this live. I love being able to bring someone to a different world, than where they at right about now. That's what music does for me. Music is spiritual, so it brings me to another world. Whether the current situation right now is me like feeling depressed, or me feeling sad, or me feeling whatever the situation is, it helps me elevate my mind. But that was the answer to your question, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm a little too. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. We're gonna stay in person a little bit.
Yeah.
You talk in your lyrics a lot about your livelihood and sexual experiences and different things of being freaky and different things. What is Seven's love life like? Is there somebody in it? Are we talking to somebody? How
Right.
is your DMs popping? Like, what's going on?
Yes, thank you. I think my DMs is always popping.
Hello.
But I think, well, I had a situation that, I don't know. I had a situation that on my album Moon and Cancer, it was about that of a certain boy, and I don't know, maybe it was just like not the right timing or whatever the situation is, but I definitely had a moment where I had to remind myself who I am as a person,
Right.
because I'm a lover. I love hard. I support hard. That's just me. Authentically, I'm always giving that energy, and I feel like when I was dealing with that certain somebody, and it wasn't it was really a weird situation, but it just taught me a lot. It taught me a lot about myself. It taught me that I'm very selfless as an individual. I'm a lover. I'm a provider. I'm someone that will take a dream and make it happen. And a lot of people aren't on those same vibes,
I know that's right. Yeah.
And
right.
Okay. And a lot of people ain't real. And it's not to diss him or anything like that, but my track record when it comes to dating and stuff like that has not been the best, because I've kind of been someone that see the best in people, even when sometimes I feel like people don't see the best in me, or
Facts.
appreciate what they got. Morel, what's good? Share this live. But yeah, go ahead. Next question.
I know that's look. It was getting too deep. Look. Next question.
Get a little eerie. Like, I'm like, oh.
No, I understand. No, let's go back into business. So, we're moving forward. You produce a lot of music. This is one of the reasons why I love rappers like yourself. You give us a lot of content. You give us something. I love someone that can give us a large catalog. So you allow us to determine, because you get these artists that come out, these newer artists come out, and not that you're new, but you get these artists that come out and it's like a song here, and then 6 months later it's a song there, and then it's like you really can't grow or get to know them. You know what I mean? And like you said, everyone hops on the bandwagon, and it's trap, and it's not themselves.
Right.
So I love the content of music because you give me, I feel like, a variety of your life. The sad you, the happy you, the excited you, the party you, the lover you, and that draws me into the artist, and not only the artist, but kind of makes us as fans feel like we can get to know you and be, that person. So, with all of that said, going forward, what things are you planning on doing different to kind of keep that momentum going, where you're dragging and bringing your fans in closer to you?
Well, I'm definitely gonna be doing a lot more live performances this year. Like I loved performing last year. I performed a couple times in New York, here, and I love that energy. I love being able to like see a person reaction to their favorite song or their favorite part or whatever the situation is. What I'm doing is just continuing to be authentic in myself. My new work that I'm working on right about now is crazy. It's dope as fuck, and I'm in a place where it's like kill, kill, kill. Like I want to just murder everything. So in between writing stuff for my new project that I'm working on, I wrote a couple features that I'm about to be featured on as well on other people's projects, and I just like being able to provide content that is more longevity. People live for the moment. I want to be remembered after all this, you know. So someone that's coming into the game like myself or whatever the situation is, and they're trying to find their way, they're like, listen, Seven under this, Seven under that. Right. Seven done open that door. We have to open the door for each other. That's what's wrong with the community. We gotta embrace each other. We gotta affirm each other. We have to open that door so that the next person can have a little bit more easier than you did to get their point across, you know? And I think rap just kind of fell on my lap. Like I always was obsessed with rap. I used to rap, you know, in high school and stuff like that for friends and stuff like that. But I never took it like, I didn't take it serious until like 2014, 2015. But I feel like it just fell on my lap and it's something I could do and I do it great and I enjoy it, you know? So right about now I am working on a new single, which I can say the name for it. It's called Spaceships and it's real dope. And this project, I would say this project rap based. No mainstream shit. None of that other shit, like straight up rap. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to produce something that was just straight up rap, you know, before I go and dip off that
and do commercial stuff and right. So you
like,
can let your fans, you ain't sell out or nothing. I understand. Because we do that as fans. We do. Because they do that to my Nikki all the time. Oh, she sells out. And they don't understand that she needs to make this longevity back. Like, that's longevity. Getting into pop and getting into these other cultures is stamping her longevity. And instead of just staying in that rap space. You feel me? Now she's this icon.
Right.
Not only rap icon, but she's a pop icon. She's a reggae icon. You feel me? Like my bitch doesn't.
Right.
You hear me?
That's mother. No, Nikki doesn't. Nikki, and you can hear Nikki influences in my rap. You can hear Foxy. You can hear Kim. You can hear Biggie. You can hear Jay-Z. You can hear Missy. Because all those people is what makes Seven Taylor. You know. And I just do it, and I do it with my own authentic originality with it as well. But I love Nikki very much, and I think she definitely fucked up the game right quick for everybody and reinvented female rap and gave us something to look forward to when we hear a female rapper, and not really this, I want to be cute, I want to be sexy on the beat, like actually riding the beat, rapping like the dudes, giving us that pretty versatility and all that shit like that, you know, so that she definitely inspired me a lot. And I think that's why when I approach songs, I always approach a song like as if I'm in a room with Biggie or somebody. Like, you know, I need to step them fucking bars up. I need to make sure that flow is crazy. I need to make sure my presence, my energies on the song is like, you know, impactful. I just need to make sure that the formula is matching. And I think that's what's missing with a lot of artists nowadays. They're not really trying to bring it. They're just giving something just to put it out. I'm not putting out shit all the time.
To catch the wave. They're just trying to catch that wave. Guys, thank you for tuning in. As you tune in, make sure you share this live. We got Seven Taylor in the building. I want to get a little bit more into knowing you personally. What do you like to do on your spare time? When you're not pushing that pen and you're not working, what are you doing? You like watching TVs? Are you into these web series that are out? What's going on with you?
On my spare, I'm not really a TV watcher anymore. I only watch TV for like RuPaul Drag Race, How to Get Away with Murder, Insecure when that's on. I'm a like every now and then type of TV watcher, but I love the internet, so I watch a lot of internet shows. I watch Cuffin' Season, which is with Morel and all them. That's really interesting.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
I want to get your standpoint because I want to get people's standpoint, you know, your take on So you've seen episode 1 and episode 2 of Cuffing Season.
Yeah, yeah.
And shout out to Morel. He's watching
Yeah, shout out to
live.
my best
He's
friend.
casted in this.
Yes.
Contestant number 1. So shout out to him. But what in watching it, what is your take? And then with the take that your best friend is on it as well. So what is that take? And let's be honest, you know, we're not here to bash nobody. Shout out to Cuffing Season because I watch. But
my take on it is it's interesting. It actually keeps me engaged. Like I actually want to see the next episode. I don't really like much of Rico's personality at times. I feel like he could be a little bit more humble.
Would you have done that show?
Huh?
Would you have done that show?
Hell no. When I seen the first challenge, I'd have said, I'm not doing that. Like, nah.
I mean, episode 2.
Right.
So, and this is no shade to nobody. And shout out to
all love. It's all love to everybody.
TV.
Everybody on the cast. Yes.
Yes, and shout out to everybody. But I had an interview yesterday with Lando, who is the executive producer, one of the executive producers for the show, and I made a comment saying that, you know, the content was soft pornish type of thing. Yeah. And this, mind you, I made this comment before I actually saw episode 2. Oh. I was just going off of the trailer.
The first one and the trailer, okay.
And the trailer, right. So I was just going off of that.
Did you see the unedited trailer though? The raunchy one, or
yeah, the raunchy one, yeah.
Yeah, that kind of gagged me. But go ahead.
So I watched, you know, so I say that, and not that he took offense to it, because shout out to Lando, we're good friends, right. But I can tell in his tone of voice that a little bit was like, he was like, wait, what you mean soft porn? Like if it took a little offense to it, whatever. But then after the interview, I watched episode 2, and episode 2, I'm saying people's private areas and first dates are like making out with PPs out and rock hard, and the trailer to episode 3, they're in the shower.
I was kind of gagging.
I'm just like, baby, is this not? I'm sorry, it's not soft porn. It's real porn. Like,
yes,
I was legit. A little. It's one of those. Now, get me wrong. Like I said, I'm gonna watch it because it's one of those things where, you know, when a female walks in the room and she's extra voluptuous, so it's a little uncomfortable for the other ladies, but you can't stop watching. You can't stop looking. That's what it was. I was just like, oh my God, but.
That's why I said it's really. I see. He said not me. I'm screaming. No, it's really an interesting show because I'm real funny when it comes to like web series and stuff like that. He said not. He ain't sleep with nobody. Okay, get out there, huh?
Shout out to Ford Jones. We're actually like talking about Cuffing Season.
Okay, I feel like it's one of those shows that it's like you want to turn away but you don't. Like you want to like tune in for the next episode. You know, I don't know. I like it. I like a little raunchy.
Mind you, I watch most stuff with my fiance. So
yeah,
and we have a great relationship where we can see stuff like that and we talk. But me and him, we just look at each other like, oh my God, babe, did you see? You see his PP? Like, what's going on? Like, I was like, wow. But shout out to Cuffing Season. I mean, it's something different. It's definitely something different.
It is, and shout out to them, and may God bless them with more opportunities. Yes, do we have time?
So, talking about the reason why I brought up web series and do you watch web series is because do you see yourself kind of moving in that direction where you can see yourself on reality TV or one of these web series? Let's say G Status, Chasing Atlanta, something to that nature.
Shout out to Destin for joining. Share the live, everyone.
Yeah, share the live, guys. Make sure you share this live.
If the coin is right, and it's the right fitting thing, I definitely would be up there because I know one thing with me is that I'm gonna bring it and make sure it's entertaining and stuff like that. and I need to make sure certain guidelines are made, certain deposits are made, you know, because I'm not gonna be up here arguing for just free. Like I got life to live.
For free. Hello. Right. Fact.
You know, but I'm not really into drama like that. So I'd probably be like watching everybody and stuff like that. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. But if it's something that's like documenting like an artist making their way to mainstream and stuff like that, I'm down for it. But if it's something that would make a mockery out of me,
you're done with it.
You know, every opportunity is not an opportunity to make the best you. You know, so
being a rapper and being that you spit, like, you know, you have bars with the best of them. How many people do you hear? Is there a lot of people throwing shots at you? Are there a lot of local rappers? A lot of people are you beefing with any other rappers? And I know when you say beef, people think of it as bad, but in this rap game, it's very common. It's very competitive. A competitive sport, like, you know, it's kind of the basis of rap. So is there anybody you kind of challenge, or is your rival like?
Nobody. I don't see nobody. And when I say I don't see nobody, I mean I'm in my own lane. When I go write my raps or whatever situation, or most time I be freestyling with certain things, but when I go to do those things, I'm not really thinking about nobody. But when I did record the Comp Power, we freestyling over the Chung Lee beat, yeah, someone pissed me off. Because they kept like, it was like a little Twitter rapper. I don't even know. I forgot his name, but he just kept coming at me left and right. And I'm just like, nigga, I raps. One thing I know I do, I raps, and I rap circles around y'all. Don't ever get it twisted. Just because I be quiet and I share love and stuff like that, don't mean I won't fuck y'all up. You know, but I think a lot of people, their goal is to get at somebody and to make that little pivotal moment for themselves. Like I said, we got different goals. My goal is longevity, doors opening up and stuff like that. But I have no problem reverting back to putting you on my lap and spanking you right quick. You know, I don't care. Like, I just feel like a lot of people focus too much on how to get at someone than to get somewhere in life. You know,
right.
Don't waste all your fucking cool points trying to like battle rap with someone when that's done. No one wants something. No, you know, they don't want
anything chase off of your clout
content. Yeah, it's like you put yourself in that lane where it's like you're only providing that certain type of content, you know. But I've had a lot of people try to come at me left and right throughout the years. Like I said, when I first came onto the scene, one thing, even before the flow switch up, one thing I've always came with was energy, bars, and, you know, doing what I do. And I think because they seen and they heard where, you know, they know I was going to grow so much with what I'm doing, they kind of came at me to try to like discourage me or try to like put me down or whatever the situation is. But I surpassed all them niggas. Shout out to y'all. You know.
Look, shout out to y'all, right? Where y'all at?
Shout out to y'all.
So, there's been a lot of posting between you and throughout your social media lately, and there's been this image of this eye you've been circling around, and this cover art, and so I want you to explain a little bit about this book that's coming out. Give us the title, and just give us what you can talk about before it's released, of course, but just let us know a little bit about it. Let's promote a little bit on it.
So the book that I'm writing right about now, which I'm like in the last stages of, is called Let That Black Man Cry. I speak a lot. The main character, his name is Cedric, but he go by Chase. So it's Cedric Chase Brown. Chase is like his little nickname. I speak to the audiences that are dealing with hypermasculinity, sexual abuse, sexual assault. The main thing that I'm really happy about in this book is that I introduce a lot of different forms of love to you, because everyone try to romanticize, like, you know, you and your boyfriend, y'all have a romantic love for each other. I'm sorry, you and your fiance, correct that. Y'all have a romantic love for each other, which I love. But there's other people that don't know that love comes in different forms.
Facts.
And there's toxic love, you know, there's unequal love and all different types of love. And I talk about all those different types of form of love. And I just give you everything. I give you tea, I give you mess, I give you drama, I give you, you know, shit to think about at the, you know, the middle of the night. You know, I give a lot in that book. And I didn't even notice that it was 2 years since I put out my last book. But like I said, I'm a true artist. I'm not gonna put out nothing that I don't co-sign. You know, nothing that I don't feel confident about. So I'm gonna take as much time as I need, and I took 2 years off to write this book and get it to a point where I'm like, okay, we can ship it out now. You know, right. But you can I put the pre-order link up early because it's an exclusive pre-order link. When people pre-order it, not only will they get the book a month in advance before its release date, but they're going to get other little goodies as well, you know, all in that little package. So I wanted people that kept asking me, like, oh, when the next book, to be able to pre-order it. And, you know, now you can put your worries aside. I got y'all, you know, always come through. And I just want to open more dialogues about different love that we experience and the main character is heterosexual, but a lot of different, I ain't gonna tell oddity, but it's a lot of different things that happen in that storyline. But I just want us to talk about the different forms of love, and we need to like educate our children and our brothers and our sisters and stuff like that. That, you know, some loves are love that you need to walk away from. You know, every love is not a love that you need to keep in your life, because some things are taken so much from you that you don't realize that you're being put in a place where you're stagnant. You know, you keep loving this nigga, you keep trying to hold him down, and he keep doing you dirty, he keep hitting on you. You know, it's like some shit you gotta walk away from so you can get to your blessings. You know, people block your blessings. Little you know.
Facts. 100% facts.
Your blessings. And I'm pretty sure you are like ecstatic right about now because you're about to marry the love of your life, you know? And I'm pretty sure you had previous relationships that you was like, what the hell's going on? You know, now you're at a point where you like, we love each other, you know? We got each other. And I love it. And shout out to y'all, because that's so beautiful. Like, I want to get to that point where I get engaged, you know? So, those are my way. But no, but I love it, though. I really, really love Black love being represented in the best ways, because we don't have that many narratives out here. We don't have many positive storylines where we're getting to get to the dream guy and stuff like that. We got a lot of people having different storylines where they don't even get to achieve anything, so they just settle. They just settle for casual sex and grinder and all that other stuff, and they don't really put no emphasis on trying to upgrade their life, you know.
And you know what? That's you know, I don't like to publicize my love or my affection for my significant other, but that's another reason why I do the little posting that I do, is to show there's a lot of negativity going on out here in this world, and I like to show a little bit of, you know, positive. Like, you know, somebody commented under my post was like, bro, I love how you're so positive. It's because why not? You know what I mean? People go through negative situations all the time. People are in negative situations, in negative relationships, friendships, whatever the case may be. And posting that little bit of glimpse of hope, sometimes it's all that's worth it, you know, or that's all that counts, whatever the case may be. So, you know, I do that stuff, you know what I mean, for not only for everyone else, but for myself, because sometimes we got to look back and see those moments. And because we all go through it, where we all get down and life hits us hard. And sometimes it's good to retrace your steps and kind of have that paper trail to go back and, you know, look at that picture and smile, because you remember that moment where you know, stuff in different reasons like that. So, you know, that's another thing. So I love that aspect, that love is in your book, and you explain the different forms of love. Because people a lot of times don't understand it. And, you know, you look at these relationships, like these abusive relationships or these domestic violence, you know, these domestic abuse relationships, and you're like, oh, why doesn't she leave? Why doesn't he leave? And then you realize that it's not, you know, it's love. And like, as you said, like, there's toxic love, there's different forms of love, to realizing why that person is there. There's mental love, there's physical love.
It's the thing also with self-esteem in our community. People having such low self-esteem, people having being so codependent on someone else that they don't understand that you have a lot of gold. There's a gold mine within you. And if you keep depleting yourself for other people, you're not going to have shit for yourself. You got to love yourself before you try to love someone else. I got to be able to be knowledgeable about the love that I'm giving so I can understand the love that I should be receiving. You know?
Hello, you better talk to somebody.
Okay, you better... Come on.
Look, hello, look. You better talk to somebody.
But no, because we all go through those moments where we feel as though someone somewhere gonna love us, and when they do, we gonna hold on to that, not knowing that we were supposed to let that shit go 2 years ago and move on to this season. We gotta unlearn last season habits to understand this season habits. You know, we can't keep pushing forward with the same shit. We gotta let it go. So that's why I said, when I see you and I see a lot of different people that are professing and showcasing their love, I love that shit. Because it's like someone is watching your posts and they're being inspired and they're saying, you know what? I can achieve that moment of being engaged to and being married and so on and so forth, because we don't have those love narratives in our community like that. We have a lot of shortcomings. You know, it's not a lot of people out here that's saying, okay, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this. Like, people are stuck at A when they didn't get to B and they didn't get to C, you know? So it's just like, I love people that showcase their love. And even people that's not in a relationship, they're showcasing that self-love. That's a beautiful thing. You know, to be alone and not to feel like you need to call someone to lay up with. You know, that's a beautiful place to be at, you know, with yourself.
Shout out to Soraya,
it's important.
Soraya J for tuning in. Soraya J from The Four. She's a recording artist, Missy Elliott signed
shout
artist.
out to Soraya, yes. And I love her music.
Yeah, she's dope.
She's dope, and congratulations on everything, love.
So going forward, you got this book, you know, you got new music coming out, you know.
Yeah, spaceships, everybody. Coming soon. Go ahead.
So can we be expecting another album? What's going on with that?
So I'm sorry, I talk over you. But yeah, so I'm working on a mini project that's based on Jimmy. Jimmy's like my alter ego. You know how y'all Romans, y'all Slim Shadys, you know, whatever. Jimmy Taylor is my bad side, my real crazy side, and that's the reason why I put out the Jimmy Resurrection, because I brought him up in my earlier mixtape days, and I kind of like just put him to the side. Right. But now I was like, now that I'm getting more close to working on a sophomore project, I was like, I want to put something in the middle before I even start working on a sophomore project. I want to put out something real authentic hip hop, and that persona fit well. So that's why I ended the year last year with Jimmy's Resurrection. And as you can see, he ain't playing. So
I know that's right.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different sounds you're gonna hear on this little new project that I'm working on right about now. And like I said, between February and March, expect a single. It can drop any day. Any fucking day. But it's just a lot of different things that I'm working on with this little particular project, because, like I said, I just want to bring back that authentic, let me rewind that shit right quick. That bitch, did that shit. You know, I love that. I love that part of rap where you like, damn, okay. And then the flow, and then the breakdown, and then the word, okay, I'm fucking with it, you know? Yeah. So I'm back there. I'm on kill mode right about now. So that's why I was like, my new shit, Rizat, you know? But I'm just happy to be back to a place where I'm actually creating and working on another project, because to bounce back to, like, I mean, we didn't talk about it, but, like, people gotta understand, as an artist, we have to fall back in love with our passion. You know, that's a relationship itself. To keep pushing forward, to keep producing content. You know how sometimes some artists come out and then they're gone for a little bit and then they come back again and they're gone again. It's like because they're falling back in love with the passion. Because sometimes people are so critical, are so gimme. Like you drop something today, now they want something tomorrow. It's like, damn, let me chill out. You know, I'm gonna give it to you when I give it to you. But I feel like, you know, Nivea, shout out to Nivea. I love her music. She, watching her interview, oh, shout out to Ms. Benkowski. That's my 5th grade teacher. She's on the line. Mwah.
Oh,
But
shout out to this great teacher.
okay,
Hey.
full circle.
Look, full
But,
circle.
yeah, but shout out to Nivea because she represented falling back in love with your passion, even though your passion may have beat you up a little bit or made you feel like you're less than shit, you know, whatever the situation is. Like, people don't understand what it is to be in this industry and producing content and outdoing the next shit that you just did. You know, that's a mental battle. And I'm just at a place where, you know, I'm not comparing yesterday to tomorrow's situation. And I feel like a lot of people will benefit more when they just let yesterday be yesterday and let today be today. You know,
Facts.
just graduating and shit. And it's a mental experience to fall back in love with your passion. I don't think people really understanding that shit. You know, it's a real mental thing to fall
Look,
back
you
in
preaching
love.
now. Look, you preaching to the choir now.
Right, you know, it's a real mental thing, and people don't understand like how many times you want to give up, or how many times you just like fuck it, or how many times you just like. But there's something inside of me that the fire that I have can't be blown out. God wants me to be my greatest form of me, so He just keeps pushing me. He keeps pushing me. He keeps providing. Every time I turn around, there's like an opportunity coming my way. A magazine, this, that, an article, whatever the situation is. There's always something coming my way, and people gotta understand this. It takes time to get to where you need to get to. So enjoy the ride.
So enjoy the
Don't
ride.
compare yourself to nobody. Don't worry about what somebody else pen game doing. Step your shit up. Step your rhymes up.
Don't worry about. Oh,
Okay.
I love that. I love that. I
Right.
actually, and we all have to think about that for ourselves. Because I think the same thing too. Sometimes I get in my feelings and looking at the next person and what they're doing,
Right.
and not realizing that that's not for me. What's for
Right.
me is what I'm doing, and nobody can take what I'm doing. And I
And
have
when
to
it's for you, you're gonna be well rewarded with it. You know, because sometimes we get stuff a little premature and we don't know how to control it, so we lose it. But when it come back, we be like, all right, bitch, I already know what I'm about to do with
I
this.
already,
You know.
Well, because
And you
sometimes I
keep
gotta
pushing
sit back. Sometimes I gotta sit back and realize, you know, with
Right.
only doing the Royal Couch for a year, with 2
Mhm.
radio interviews, 2 magazines, coming out with a cover of a magazine, Maya, Diamond,
Yes.
Nicole, celebrities, you know what I mean? I got after shows after, you know what I mean? I got a
Period.
lot of stuff that's happened, over 100,000 views on all my
Come on
platforms.
now.
Like, you feel
Talk
me?
your shit.
So I
Talk your
am.
shit.
It is accomplished. But hello.
Yes. Talk your shit. Like, come on now. Talk your shit. Like, at the end of the day, you doing what you gotta do. And when like I said, our last interview was last May. Look how far you came. All the celebrities you interview, all the you know, come on now. You have a lot to be happy about. We gotta learn how to think about what's going on right here instead of what's going on over there. I gotta be present in this shit so I can be present in that shit. You know?
Hello.
And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people, and it's human. It's so human for us to feel like, come on now, when my break? When that cosign coming? When that light coming? When that share coming? It's coming. And when it comes, you're gonna be ready. Okay? Shout out to the motherfucking Royal Couch, okay?
And shout out to Seven. Shout out to be honest with you, shout out to all of us that are trying to do something more and
No, not trying,
beat the
doing.
odds. Doing something more and beating
Yes.
the odds. Because I say in every interview, you know, it's hard to be a man, it's hard to be a black man, and it's hard to even harder to be a gay black man. So defeating all those odds and still winning out here is an amazing thing. It's very inspirational. Like, you know what I mean?
It is, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of Morel. I'm so proud of Darcy. I'm so proud of everybody, every creative that's out here trying to make shit happen, even though your reality right about now might be all over the place. But you still being consistent with your work, and you still trying to put yourself in a position to win, and you will win. You know, there's no yellow brick road to success. Everybody lane is different. I get inspired by watching old Nicki Minaj interviews. I'm like, if she would have known what she was gonna be then, she would have never even fucking you know, she probably wouldn't have put in as much work as she did if she knew she was going to get to that point. Right. So sometimes when you don't know something, that's a blessing. The unknown is a blessing. Because once you get it, like I said, once you get something that you are supposed to be rewarded with, you know how to maintain that shit. When you get something that you're not really familiar with, you start doing dumb shit with it. You know,
that makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. You're not, you know, people don't think about it. You're not ready yet. You're not ready to receive that blessing because you're gonna mess it up if you get it right now. So let's prepare you a little bit more so that when you get it, you can hold on to it with all you got. And that makes so much sense. Like that. And
it does. I had to think about it.
Thank you for that because the most common sense thing sometimes you got to hear out loud in order for it to click. You know what I'm saying? Like, so thank you for that. And I know there's going to be people watching, and when I post this on YouTube and stuff, that's going to really value this video. It's going to really value this video because it's going to allow people to know that we all can do it, and let's do it. Like, don't stop it. Don't, you know what I mean? Keep writing. Me, I'm going to keep doing my videos. Morel, keep getting on your shows. Keep doing what we got to do.
Keep producing that content, you know?
Definitely.
That content because that's you're here for a mission. And God is not going to allow that mission not to be incomplete. Do what you got to do. Live how you're going to live. Experience how you're going to experience, you know? Hold on, I gotta sneeze. I'm sorry.
God bless you.
But my allergies. But yeah, just like live those experiences. It's nothing wrong with not knowing what tomorrow forecast is. We don't always got to be knowledgeable about every fucking thing. We feel like we got to know everything that's going on. Sometimes you just need to live in that moment because sometimes when you know something that's going on tomorrow, you're not doing as much work as you need to do today. Because you already know that reward is coming tomorrow. So I was like, bitch, listen, I ain't going to study that much because I already know. You know what's going to happen.
You're right.
You gotta put it in that word. You gotta affirm yourself. We gotta affirm each other. We gotta love on each other because there's so many people that are hating us and trying to erase us and trying to kill us and trying to make us be this group of people that sins or whatever the situation is. And it's like now that we are getting past those boundaries that they're trying to create for us, we got to make sure that we're affirming each other. We got to check in with each other. You good? You mentally good today?
What would be dope? What would be dope is if we all get together and put on a networking event, like a showcase where we have all these artists like you, Moladi, all the people that I've worked with, Charlie, Exile, perform, JJ Jones, perform, all our media content, us, the corporate mouth, all these media outlets, bring them there, you know, the socialites to come host the events, bring us all together and just do this phenomenal. I think that would be a phenomenal event.
We are better in numbers than individual. You know, we're so much better together. Just like the boy, I don't know his real name, is it Destiny or something like that, the one that is now working with Lee Daniels doing a little superpower thing and stuff like that. Because everyone shared him, it got to the right place it needed to get to. And that's what we need to do. We need to overshare each other. We need to put each other in positions to win. That's why I said when I write my raps, when I do my music, or whatever the situation is, when I have my one-on-one sessions with new faces, old faces, I'm affirming them. I'm like, yo, shout outs to you. I love what you did. I don't have to like your whole catalog to give you your credit as an artist. I don't have to, you know, it's like we got to find better ways to support people that look like us.
Shout out to Akeem from G Status and Chasing Atlanta. Shout out to Corday from G Status.
Yeah, shout out to all y'all.
Corday got some music out now that's really tough too. So shout out to Corday and his
shout out to Corday
EP that came out. It's really, really, really dope. So make sure y'all go check that out.
Link it to me, definitely. I'm all for it. I'm just all for supporting each other and stuff. And I think that's the reason why I got so far. And I feel like I'm still in the early stages of my career, but that's how I got so far this far is because I show authentic love to people. I support people. And, you know, I plug so many people in to be able to win, to get an opportunity to do the best of them. You know, and that's how God rewards me with all these different emails coming my way, all these different bookings coming my way. you know, stuff like that, because I'm not being stingy with the wealth. I'm sharing that shit. I got a bitch that know how to do hair. I got a bitch that know how to do makeup. I got a bitch that know how to do this. You know, you plug them bitches in. Put your team on. Put your friendly neighbor on. You know,
yeah, and that's what I'm about. And you know what's funny too, because a lot of people get mad at me outside looking at it. A lot of my supporters, you know, that's really close to me, like, oh my God, you bring a lot of people on and you help these people. That's why I started Royal Treatment Management Group, bitch, because I'll put you on, honey. I know my contract.
Yes. Congrats to you for starting your own management. That's what's up.
Yeah, I started my own management company because I've learned that I have a knack for knowing how to place people and where to put them and how to, you know, and that's all across the board, from drag queens to artists to socialites. You know, I get people booked, I get people, you know, artists, street, you know, stuff, because I know the behind the scenes and what it takes to get you there and how the verbiage it takes for you to, you know, try to book something or someone or get someone booked and stuff like that. So shout out, if y'all need a booking, make sure y'all hit me up, Royal Treatment Management. Hit me up and I'll be free, you know, for a low price.
Yes. Okay, put y'all bookings in.
Hello, put y'all bookings in.
Send them applications in, nigga. But no, honestly, we have to keep affirming each other and stuff like that. Yes, yes. And shout out to Morale. Yes, definitely. I will always put people that I love, not even just I love, people that I see talent in. I tag them and shit. When people are like requesting shit in the industry, whatever, I put their at name and I put it in the comments section.
I do the same thing.
It takes 0% to. It takes zero effort to sit there and support somebody.
And you don't know that might be your way in. You don't know that may be your way in.
Exactly.
And not to say that you're feeding off of somebody, but just the fact of you say something was going on and I added your name to something and you got chosen and you're this big ultimate star and you may be like, you know what, I remember blah, blah, blah. And that may be give me my first interview with you and that may break me off to blah, 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 blah. So, and that's why it's never good to in this industry to burn bridges, because you never know who you may need again.
I just said that. Oh my God, I just said that because like I feel like
what's going on?
I have so many healthy relationships with people that every day someone's plugging me into something. A lot of these things that I came across, like even me getting booked for the Pride Kickoff Week. This lady just hit me up. This DJ hit me up out of nowhere. It was like, what can I do to have you perform? Besides I'm there, you know? So it's like, people see your work and they see what you're giving. And then if your talent is matching what your mouth is saying, you in there. It takes zero fucking strength to sit there and like, you know, tag people, put people in, plug people in, play people's shit, stream it. You know, everyone's trying to make it in this world, and I feel like we can be so much better as a group rather than trying to be individuals. You know, and I mentor and I talk to a lot of young artists, and you know, like I said, I'm about to be on a lot of new faces music, you know, and their shit is dope. And I'm up there and I'm giving them that cosign as someone that's been doing this for a couple years now, that yo, you're dope. I fuck with your vibe. Hey y'all, let me introduce you to my supporters and I'll be introduced to yours. Like, that's how you network.
Yeah, definitely. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. That's definitely how it should be.
Right, and you have so much better. You just have I don't know. I just feel good knowing that not only I'm eating, but my bitches are eating too.
Of course, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Like I said, I want everyone to win. I feel like there's room for everyone on top. There's room for all of us. What's for me is for me. What's for you is for you. And just because you make it, or I make it, or Sally, Joe, and Bob make it before we do, that doesn't take away. Right, and that doesn't take away from the joy that you should feel with us making it as a community, period.
Right.
You know, we need to support each other, and not just the gay community I'm talking about. I'm talking about us as the minority community, just period, everybody. We need to start standing together and really supporting.
Especially right now, what's going on with the government and everything, we need to stand together.
This day and age where what people fail to realize is that we are in an industry of of want. Like
Hustle.
they have to want us. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
can't do what I do if nobody watches my show. If I didn't have 100,000 views, nobody will want me to do their show and want me to do whatever the case may be. You know what I mean?
Boom.
Nobody, if you wasn't a good rapper, nobody will want you to do shows and do their interviews or do whatever the case
Facts.
may be.
Right. That's facts. That's 100% facts. So it's just like support my talent, but really support my talent. Don't just like my shit, share my shit. Don't just talk about my shit, plug my shit. And I'm
Listen to my shit. Understand my shit.
Listen to it.
Yes.
Listen to that wordplay, honey. You know, because I'm giving you, you know, it's like, and you giving quality. One reason why I love doing interviews with you, because you give quality content with all the people you interview. You know, and that's a good thing, because a lot of people are kind of dry when they interview people. So what you working on? What's next? You know, it's like, put some character in there, damn bitch. You know, get wet a little bit.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
You know, you do what you got to do, and I appreciate. And that's why I was like, Morel, I definitely want you to go on the Royal Couch. He's dope. He puts you out there. You know, you bond. You're able to talk about who you are besides what the show is showing. You know, I like to plug people in. As soon as they got something to promote, I'm like, all right, let me send them to, you know, the King or whoever, you know, that I know they're gonna be in good hands, and that it's gonna be a watch worthy show, not So what you doing?
Right.
Where you from?
And you know, I try not to be biased as well. A lot of interviewers are very biased, and a
lot of interviews want your spot. They want to be what the fuck you be in.
Hello, so
they'll
do.
sit here and be dry with you. And I had some interviewers when I first started out. I had this one interviewer. This dude, he had a radio show, and he assumed that I was recording my music in the closet. Like I wasn't going to a studio and paying $45 a motherfucking hour. I'm like, are you dumb? I pay for quality shit. I would never sit here and record in the closet. And if I did, it's not going to sound like it was a recorder in the damn closet. You know, but for the fact that you being another gay man trying to bring me down, it speaks volume about you. And then I found out that he wanted to, he did his little rap shit. It didn't pop.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Because it's like at the end of the day, a lot of these like people will sit here and try to bring you down. Like you doing what you do, you meet someone else that is interviewing on different platforms, and then they try to like play you. You know, it's like, why are you trying to play me when we could work together? We can eat together.
Yeah, let's eat it. That's what I'd be like. I'd be like, yo, you want to collab? Let's collab. Let's get on each other's platforms. Let's get it. Let's do it.
Right. You mad because your shit didn't pop? You mad because your shit didn't stick like Ritz? Oh, well. Pick a new lane.
Look, try again, honey. Throw that away and try again. I got more grits if you need it.
Okay.
Look.
Listen, I got butter and motherfucking sugar.
Right, man. I got shrimp in the freezer too, bitch. If you want to add some shrimp to it, bitch.
Okay. You want to be fancy, bitch. Like, come on now. But it's just like, but besides those, one thing I can say, I get a lot of love. I got a lot of positive love from people. And I don't even know that people be listening to me. They just hit me up. I love this song you did. I love that song you did. People got a lot of, on my album, a lot of people like dissect the album and they want certain songs that have certain videos, which videos are coming. Like the reason why I put this mini project out, because I don't want to go into a new era yet. I want to push out a couple videos from the album and the little mini project I'm doing. And then we can move on to the next era. Like I want to push out a couple, you know.
Okay, because I was about to say, I want to be in somebody's video.
Right, okay.
Look, hello. Shit, I want to be in somebody's video, baby. Shit.
Come on down, but that's why I didn't want to just go straight into like another era. Like I want to put out enough videos that I'm more like, okay, I'm satisfied. I can move on to something new now and stuff like that. But like I said, I'm very excited about this project that I'm working on. You'll hear more about it very soon. Between these next couple months, a single will drop out of nowhere. I'm not going to say when. It just, when I feel it in my soul, I'm going to release it. But I just feel like I'm very thankful for people that support me, because you don't have to press play on my music, but because you do, thank you. Thank you for buying my books. Thank you for coming to my book signings. Thank you for coming to my live performances and stuff like, I'm thankful. I
No,
really
that's dope.
thank you
Yes.
for having me on this show. Thank you, because people don't understand. No one got to do this shit. And when you put that in your mind, you'll have a better reality. No one has to support you. They're doing it because they see something in you.
Because
Or
they
they
see
fuck with your
something in
vibe.
you. That's right. You're absolutely correct. And people that humbles you sometimes to make you think that,
Right.
damn, what I'm doing is really touching somebody in some way.
And that's where my heart, like, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, this person really connected to this song. This person really want me to break down this lyric, and or just praising me. Like, I feel like if I had a even more bigger platform, and I put the same album out that I put out last April, it would have been on the charts. It's a real good ass album, real good ass content, versatile and stuff like that. But I'm getting there, and I'm going to get there. And I feel like a lot of people, like he said, well, he's a humble. A lot of people aren't humble. Gotta be humble. Have your healthy relationship. Have your industry relationships. Have your personal relationships. Know the difference. Don't mix the motherfucking waters. Know the difference. Okay, shout out to Sasha joining the live. Share this live, honey. You got to know the difference. So when you can break down things and figure out what to do and how to do things, you'll have more knowledge. You know who to go to, who to plug something to, who to tell a little T to so it can get around. So it's like you got to know your surroundings. And the industry is about networking. It's about image.
It sure is.
Me being the way I am and stuff like that, this confidence been here since I was a kid. I knew I was going to be popping when I became older. I knew it. I didn't know what, but I knew I was going to be popping. So it's like, at the end of the day, sorry, I've been drinking, y'all. At the end of the day, it's about claiming your shit, repping your shit, and putting your shit out there. The universe got you. You don't got to worry about your cousins not supporting your shit, your mother not supporting your shit, your father not supporting your shit. The universe got you. And that's all.
Yes,
That's
I believe
all
that wholeheartedly. I believe that wholeheartedly. And I'm a firm believer, if you notice on my social media, I put a lot about manifesting your own destiny and, learning.
Yes.
I've just recently learned that, you control. When your life is stagnant, it's because you're allowing your life to be stagnant. If your life is problematic, it's because you're allowing your life to be problematic. If your life is full of drama, it's because you are allowing all of this stuff to happen. So if you are in control of the negativity that's going on in your life, doesn't it make sense to control the positive that's going to go on in your life? So that's that's what I manifest my days, my weeks, my months, my years. Like day to day, I already claimed that I'm going to have a good day. And even despite if something happens
Because
within
that's a
that
mental
good day,
thing. Love
even
you,
if something
Sasha.
happens within that day, it doesn't bother me as much because I already know what my future is and what's to come. And I'm already good. With my success, I already have that success. I'm already
You
that rich
do.
billionaire. I'm
You
already that
already have a
successful.
platform.
It's already there. I know it. You feel me? I know it. There's some stuff that's about to happen this year that I can't really talk about right now. That's about to be super fucking lit that y'all about to
Right.
see. And it's going to transcend this and my brand even further. You know what I mean? So
I'm
it's a
here
lot going
for it.
on. Hello? And we
Okay.
all going to the top. Like I
Fuck it
said,
up.
I want everyone to win. So I with all that said, we've had a lot to talk about. Before we
Yes,
close this
thank you.
out, do you want to leave anybody with anything? What type of advice for upcoming artists that you would give them, that to let them know that they can still make it, if they're struggling, if they don't see that light right now, what is it that they need to do? What piece of advice can you give them?
I'll say this. Coming from a single mom with 5 kids, you can do anything. You can do books. You can sign with agencies. You can make music. You can perform state to state. You can do what you got to do. Never allow what's going on today to affect tomorrow. and don't ever put yourself in a place that you're not receiving the love that you're supposed to receive. Respect is a must, and those around you should respect you as much as you're respecting them. And I feel like another thing too, don't allow anyone to tell you that your dreams is not realistic enough. Anything's possible. Just put the energy to it and put it out there. New music coming. My new single, Spaceships, is coming. Expect it very soon. Go pre-order my new book, Let That Black Man Cry, is available on taylorovels.bigcartel.com. Follow me on social media at 7Taylor, SEV, the number 7ENTAYLOR, on social media. Thank you so much for this interview. And just do you. Everybody, do you. And you will be rewarded once you do you. I promise.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, love. It's been fun as always. I love cutting up with you and chatting it up. Thank you for coming on this platform. Thank you for supporting us the way you do.
Thank you for supporting me and letting me be on the platform.
Of course. It's all love. And you know what? It's talent. It's love and the talent that you produce that allows us to make it easy to support you. So thank you. I love this blonde hair. So I look forward to it. I look forward to the new music. I look forward to everything that's coming out. The book, I'm already about to pre-order. You already know. I gotta have you a copy, and I'm looking forward to your project coming out. I know that.
Oh yeah, I gotta inbox you because I definitely want. I'm gonna inbox you about it. I ain't gonna say it right now on the live.
All right, love. Oh, yes. So thank you again.
Love you all. Thank you so much. Amazing.
7Taylor, guys.
Bye.
Guys, how amazing was that? It was such... I love when interviews go so positive like that. You know, the Royal Couch is based on positivity. It's based on supporting our minority community, our LGBT community, our family, our friends. You know, we out here. All these people watching, for all my royals that tune in each and every week, thank you. Tomorrow we got an exciting show for you. We got Keys Turner on the couch, the viral sensation. She's a rapper. She put out that infamous diss track to Nicki about 10 years ago, and we're about to see what she's been up to. So I love you guys. Until tomorrow, tune in at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time right here on Facebook.